Hey guys, welcome back. This vid I'm titling something on the lines of after casting a spell, be still. And it's not to contradict myself in previous vids, okay? When it comes to this type of work and understanding, there's a massive broad spectrum, which is why I encourage you guys to share the vids, like the vids, help me get the knowledge out there and help yourself grow and learn, okay? Again, it comes down to focus, meditation, beautiful and wonderful and strong relationship with many different entities, okay? Once you have this established and your meditation and your spiritual practice and you practice in magic and all these things, it changes the way you see and think. And once you're at this level or closer level, you'll understand where I'm coming from. I'm not contradicting myself. This is just, I believe, very informative and solid information, especially for those watching my type of vids who need to know. So again, after casting a spell, be still. I'm going to explain a bit about that now. Again, there are times when I've done it for myself, when you bombard. I've had clients where I felt if it was necessary, I would speak to them about it and we wouldn't be still actually. We would actually bombard. But it depends on the case. It depends on so many factors. Especially if, for an example, it's got to do with a couple and a third party and you want this person back and you know this spell work involved on them, you fucking know it. I've done my looking into it and I know this spell work, I will say, okay, give it some time to do its work. But thereafter, if you only see slow progress, you will see something. But because there's other spell work involved and you fear for this person's safety, and it's just that person isn't himself because of certain spell work on them, that is a time you bombard. Because you break down the works that's on them, you break down the person that's putting the works on them. So that is where bombardment comes in. Okay, that's where latch on spell comes in, and which obviously enhances the spell. Now, the time for the be still part, in my experience, guys, is I don't just do spells for clients. So obviously you guys know, but if you do need any of that services, just hit me up. Obviously, once you know what you're doing, you're gonna start doing some spells for yourself. I'll be honest, I'll share something personally that I don't do love spells for myself. I don't believe in that. That's a completely different energy signature. That's another word. Okay, so once you do a spell for yourself, especially if it's for yourself, if you do it for a client, for someone else, sometimes not, but especially if it's for yourself, you work the spell for your 3 to 4, 5 days. You put all your energy and intent into that, all your emotion, your materials are correct, your relationship with the entity is beautiful and it's correct. It's done. Whether it's a healing spell for yourself, a prosperity spell for yourself, a peace spell, opening of doors for yourself, a new job, whatever. Let it go. I've discovered that once the work is there, because remember, for your first 3 to 6 weeks, your spell is at its strongest, okay? Let it do its work. And again, this makes sense now, especially if it's for yourself. Because if it's for yourself, there is emotion involved. And you hardly ever, and this is the truth, when you're doing spells for clients, you hardly ever have that specific emotion in there, okay? You're more calculated in the spell work. But when it's for yourself, I don't care what you say or think, there's emotion involved. So once the spell has been worked, the emotion involved in there is completely different to the aftermath, There's that emotion of intent and desire. You've put it out and you attract it, you put it into your life and your reality, be it health or love, whatever money you bring it in. So if you're going to fret about it for the next few days or couple of weeks, and you want to do another spell, but now you're doing it in that like panting manner, that like, I want it done now, I want it done now. That's completely different energy signature, and it will fuck up the work you've already put in. That's why I let it go for at least 3 to 6 weeks if it's your own spell, or this is the only way around. You get a whole other spellcaster to do it for you, because then there's no emotion and different energy signature involved. I hope that made sense, guys. Okay, so anyway, if you do need any of my services, simply hit me up. I'll get back to you. And if you have any ideas or specific things you want me to talk about, let me know. I'm open to that as well. Okay, guys, be blessed till next time. And again, I hope that made sense.